Okay, so 做完了这4个东西 alright 我们做最后这3个 alright so I think 省时间了我已经 lazy 了啊 damn it so 5 and 6我们 let's go okay 因为我先做 fixed point numbers okay so fixed point numbers is pretty straightforward alright I just want to give you the perceptions 啦 okay so eventually you have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 okay so this is still a 8-bit system 1 byte but over here this is a decimal okay so how it works is that over here this is 2 to the power of 2 alright this is 2 to so over here is considered 6-bit this is 2-bit alright for this 2-bit is considered 2 to the negative 1 this is considered 2 to the negative 2 lah. Okay so 2 to the negative 1 is actually 1 over 5 is sorry 1 over 2 sorry so it's actually equals to 0.5 2 to the negative 2 is actually 0.25 if you type in calculator so if you add up together you will have 0.75 while this portion over here it's 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of 0 is 4加1是5 right so yeah so 这个 portion 是跟你讲这个 part 这个 portion decimal 跟你讲这个 part alright so there is certain restriction for this thing because you have a fixed binary for this decimal alright it's either 0.5 plus 0.25 plus 0. If it's to the negative 3 if it's 2 to the negative 3 is what this is 0.25 this is 0.125 then plus 0.0625 things like that so it goes on with this but it's not a very defined decimals that we want sometimes we want it to be 0.1 how can we have a 0.1 alright then therefore you're going to talk about like for example if this is 0.11 right you can talk about 0.001 something like that alright 0.00 I think what is it alright 0.0010 so you have a 0101 so this is 2 square which is 4 lah 4加1是5 so 5 over here this is for the whole number 5 over here this is 2 to the power of negative 3 which is 0.125 alright sorry 0.125 so therefore in together you have 0.125 so the closest you can get is actually 0.125 alright if you want to go add on to other stuff it takes in a very huge amount of bytes because as you know you are using 2 bits already if you want to have a very good precision you're gonna go into more decimal places alright so you have more decimal places all the way to represent your decimal so this will talk about the precision alright so in this case this is actually a fixed point numbers because you have fixed your to the power of 2 as negative 1 negative 2 etc alright so therefore the range and your resolution is quite limited because your range is actually from for example this thing over here is from 11111 to 00000 alright so this is the range how this be in between are the range that you can work with okay so the lesser bits you have the lesser range you have and the resolutions are so limited by your 2 to the negative 1 to the negative 2 etc so these fixed point numbers has its own constraints to represent precision alright because yeah so it's pretty tough to represent precision alright so what can we do we're gonna introduce you with what we call the floating point numbers alright single precision and double precision so you're gonna have a more precise decimal okay so you have more precisions more precise decimals lah alright so therefore I'll leave you to this alright so in the next video we'll talk about the floating point numbers so in this video we'll talk about fixed points so next video floating point numbers goodbye